Hey folks, world, June 15th. Happy Father's Day. Didn't mention it out there to everyone earlier. Anyway, 2025 just flew John Kuzo's competition, and we are headed back to the Toronto airport. So I am here with John Stryker. John Stryker is the regional director for the Toronto, Ontario region, actually. So you bear with us. He's driving. He won't be looking too much, and I'm hoping that this camera is not shaking too much because I have my elbow against the door. But it's going to have to shake because we're driving on the road. But John Stryker. So hey. John, it was a pleasure meeting John yesterday and hearing his story. He has a really interesting story, and I want to share it because, again, and I think John Kuzo's mentioned it yesterday. And as far as I don't know if the best term is a naturalist. I think. Maybe. So John Stryker here, the regional director out here, he picked me up at the airport, and we would talk some, and I mean, to some of you, this is going to seem like it's, well, of course, yeah, people do that. Some of us, it was new to it. Well, at least speaking to someone that's actually done it, you see people doing it. John Stryker here, so you did for 40 years, from what I understand, if I get this right, you was a tree planter.
Yeah.
Correct?
That's right.
And he got it. That was his career.
I'm retired now, though.
He retired from it, and he's a roller guy, and so tell us, John. So tell us some about that. But okay, where did you originally get your birds from? You were telling me some of that, but I want the world to hear from you.
Well, the family I'm working with now are from John Weems.
John Weems.
And I got them in 1996. I've had them ever since then, and they're doing okay for me. I did not too bad last year. I think I came in 14th in the world.
In the world, nice.
But I've had my problems with overflies the last couple of years, so I have to climb my way back up now again.
Is that overflies from in the clouds or distance out?
High fog.
High fog. Okay, low fog.
They go up into the fog, and then they go up above it. And they drift.
Wow.
And,
okay.
It happened this year, just before the region.
Oh.
I lost 11 of my 21 holdovers.
That's not good.
And 2 years ago, I lost 21 old cocks the same way.
Wow. Okay.
But
same family. John Weems. Did you put anything else to those John Weems birds?
No.
Oh wow, straight John Weems.
Yeah.
Nice. And so tell us again, not to veer off from the birds, but on your story. So, what got you into the career anyway of tree planting? How did you get started with that? And some of the travel you was telling me that you did with that. How did that?
Well, tree planting, I like hard work, physical, simple, hard work. And also with tree planting is seasonal, so you work 5 months a year, and the rest of the time you can fly pigeons.
Okay. And that sounds like a fun, opportunity to not pass up. That's a good deal. So you was able to fly pigeons on the other times, and so were you able to? So you traveled quite a bit when you went to go do that, because you did that one in British Columbia.
Yeah, on the west coast of BC. Yeah.
On the west coast of BC, and you were in what part of Canada?
Vancouver Island and all over BC.
So your travel was about how many hours?
From my my place to BC, it's
Yeah.
about 5 or 6 days.
5 or 6 days. See, I was thinking hours. See, there you go. So those are days in travel.
Yeah.
And so when you got to your location, then where might you stay when you're doing that work?
The crew will set up a bush camp, and we have a cook shack and a dry shack and a shower shack. They're all big tents, and people bring their own accommodation, like a trailer or a tent.
Okay.
And we just stay out in the bush for a month at a time or whatever.
So I hope the audio is picking up clearly. I think it is, but I said they have a crew that goes with them, and they set up. Now, you know, and come to think of it, as we're talking about this, in the U.S., does that, we think about it as, does that fall under Amish? Amish? The Amish? No. No, okay,
no,
yeah,
it's
just
nothing to do with that. No.
okay. No, because you know, we have in the U.S., you know, what we call Amish, and most of the what they do is by hands. You know, there's no equipment. No.
Oh, yeah.
But okay, so I'm
No.
not sure if you're familiar with that, but okay.
Yeah.
So, all right, so yeah, so that is interesting in itself, right there. I mean, that is, to me, that's neat. I mean, that's pretty cool. And it's different, again, maybe not for everybody out there, but so you was telling me when you drove from one location to another, you would drive through the U.S. because it shortened the trip, and then cut back up into Canada.
Yeah.
And back when you did that, it wasn't as much of, like, the borders weren't as strict, maybe, or
Yeah, well, I think
you could still do it.
you can still do it.
Just have to have the
with
right
a
paperwork.
passport,
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
That again, John here, man. We want to thank John for the, you know, he's a humble man, and I really wanted everybody to get to know and meet John Stryker here, because he again is helping out in getting things done for the region, and again, if he doesn't get on the computer much and gets the information out, doesn't mean that he's not doing it. It's just that he's not putting it out on the network out there. But I wanted to definitely capture this and have everybody know who John Stryker is, and appreciate what he does, just like all RDs out there. So anything, John, that you want to mention out there to the group while we have you on here?
Oh, I don't know. I guess I'm really thankful that you're doing what you're doing. It's great. You've raised the bar as far as judging, and everybody enjoys seeing all your videos, and that's great. You're doing probably more than anybody else could do. So,
Oh, honored. I mean, I'm happy to do it, and I don't know. I'm glad that people are enjoying it, but I'm honored also to be able to do it, and that's just a win-win, I think, for all of us. So that's again, just wanted to capture some of this. Canada, a short trip out here, but a good time, and meeting some good people and good friends.
yeah, it was nice to meet you.
Thank you, John, and look forward to seeing and speaking with you some more. We gotta get you your own phone. John, do you have a phone?
No.
Wow. See, okay, folks, that's why. See, and I was kind of joking about that, but at the same time, so John Stryker here, I think, is using his mom's phone, and I had to call him on that number because that's the way he communicates. Again, we have to find a way to make sure we keep in contact. He's going to have my phone, or at least his mother will have my number on her contacts, to where John could just pick up that phone. And I want you to know that, John, that you could reach out to me if you don't have anybody else to ask whatever question you have, and I'll try to get you the right, the answer. But yeah, please don't do that. Don't feel like you're left out if you need something answered, buddy. I know you got Tony there.
Yeah,
but
I do have a landline at home, but
okay.
no cell phone.
Got you. All right, folks. There you go. Thanks again, John.